Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a tutorial using the brand spanking new Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit. And this is the Needs palette. So she actually just recently came out with two. There is the Needs palette, which is what she considers her essentials, her day-to-day, I need this. And then she also came out with a palette that she titled the Wants palette. And that's just an eyeshadow palette, and it's got shades that people would want, that she would want. It's not something that you need, but the people that are more adept to do creative, colorful looks, that's going to kind of cater to that a little bit further. But this palette is what she feels like could be in every single person's makeup collection. So to start, I am going to do like a little mini review on the packaging. So it's really pretty, like rose gold packaging. Her signature is on the front of it, and it's just really pretty, very sleek looking. You open it up, you do have a very nice large mirror right here, and then past that, you are given a matte, a powder shade. Which she says is great for just like setting her makeup. You're also given a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, and 6 eyeshadow shades. All of these, I would say, are very good sizes. They're not small sizes. The eyeshadows are definitely big enough to where you're going to get a lot of product. And same thing with the blush, bronzer, and highlight. My biggest concern with smaller sizes is that my brush is never going to fit properly into the pan, and therefore it's just not going to work out well. But these, that's definitely not the case. So what I'm going to do today, I already have my foundation, concealer, and everything on, including my brows, but I'm going to do just a tutorial using this palette because I personally am so excited for Emily Noel. I think that she is a YouTuber that everybody can stand behind. I think she's incredibly genuine in everything that she does, and I'm very excited for her to have this palette come out. So with that said, I'm just going to jump right into things. Like I said, I do have foundation and concealer on already, but I am going to take a little setting brush. This is my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here. This shade is called Kindness, and I'm just going to set my under eyes. I kind of do want to touch on the shade names. They're amazing. Like, she's got this shade right here that's Kindness. She's got the bronzer that's the shade Courage. She's got, Joy as the blush, Honesty, Passion, Peace, Faith, Hope, Love. Those are the eyeshadow names. How adorable is that? How often do you see, eyeshadow palettes come out with, maybe even not the best names, but even sometimes raunchy names, and you're just like, okay, great, and I'm going to put some of this on my face. Even like the NARS Orgasm blush, it's a great blush. My biggest thing is, it's not always the most comfortable thing in the world to say and to stand behind because of that. So I just love these shade names. I know that I'm not the first person to kind of comment on that. I'm sure I won't be the last, but it's definitely something that I wanted to touch on. Just taking this and pressing it into some of my more oily areas. I don't know why, because it's so hot. So I'm just sweating a lot. So yeah, just lots of setting powder. Once I'm done with that, I am going to take the bronzer, and I'm going to take this with my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to contour my skin. This is actually the first time I'm using this palette, so I'm kind of seeing the products in action with you guys. That's a nice shade. I feel like this is a bronzer shade that could work for a lot of different skin tones. It is a little bit dark for me, but it's definitely something that I can blend into my skin. I feel like even darker skin tones, or all of these skin tones, could definitely get use out of this as well. So I kind of like that this shade is pretty versatile. Blend, 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 honey. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this blush shade. This is the shade Joy. Love it. And I'm going to take this with an angled blush brush. I don't actually know. This was an Ipsy brush. This is the XOXO Lisa Frank Glamour Dolls brush. And it's just an angled brush. And I'm just going to take some and sweep it on to my cheekers. This is like a peachy pink shade with like a hint of a shimmer / sparkle to it, but that is just so not like the primary aspect of this blush. So it's definitely a really pretty color. Very peachy pink. Give you enough on your cheekers to where you look alive, but not too much to where you look like you just went for a run. And I'm going to take a brush. This is the Mint Pear Rounded Soft Blend M64 brush, and I'm going to go into this Gratitude highlight right here and just highlight. This is really pretty. Very soft, but definitely a nice little highlight. I really like that, actually. Oh, goodness, that's really nice. Yeah, digging that quite a bit, actually. I'm not really sure what my eye look today is going to look like, so we're going to learn together. I'm going to start off by taking just a tapered blending brush and going into the shade Peace. And that is, I'm actually going to mix that a little bit with this shade right here that's called Faith. I'm going to hold this up really close to the camera so that you guys can see it. But those are two matte shades. One's more of a lighter brown and one's a little bit of a darker brown, and I'm just going to mix those two together like I said, and they're going to go in the crease. Now I can say right off the bat that the matte shades so far seem to be a little bit powdery. Nothing that can't be resolved by tapping off the excess, but I definitely would tap off the excess. That's a really pretty payoff though. Like, I barely dipped my brush in, and there's a lot of pigment right here. I am liking this. That looks nice. Ooh, honey. Really like that. Now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go in with this Honesty shade right here, which is like a, almost like mauvey pink tone, and I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush. This is just a Morphe brush. Still no names on these. I don't know why I look every time. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. That's really pretty too. Like I said, I haven't played with these eyeshadows. I really liked them in the packaging. I was a little, I don't want to say hesitant, but concerned that, you know, these wouldn't be as, like, wearable, or, because, I mean, you have a pink and a purple in here, so I was a little concerned about that, but honestly, like, these are beautiful shades so far. And you do still get, you know, your nice, more neutral shades for people that maybe don't want to wear pinks and purples. So I'm really pleasantly surprised right now in the best of ways. And honestly, I shouldn't have expected anything different. Like I said, I love Emily Noel, so I should have known that she would have taken all of her time in the world to make sure that this palette would be great for everybody. And gotta say, it's definitely proven that way for me. I'm gonna, let's see here, what do I want to do next? I'm just going to darken up the outer corner a little bit. I'm going to take an angled shadow brush. This is a Firma 202 brush, and I'm going to go in with that Passion shade, which is right here in the middle. It's like a deep plum, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, maybe some like metallic-y, pinky tone shimmer to it, and I'm just going to darken up the outer third of my eyelid and a little bit of the crease. I don't know why I look so far away from my mirror when I've literally got one right here in my hand. This mirror is so nice. It's so big. I love it. I'm going to take my flat shadow brush and just kind of rub out the lines where those two colors meet, just to make them a little bit more seamlessly transitioned into one another. to go back in with my crease brush and just kind of blend out the edges that those two shades kind of created a little bit and clean it up a little, and that's going to be it for the top part. Just got to put some stuffs on my lower lash line. Oh gosh, this look, love it. It's so beautiful. I am going to go ahead and highlight just using a fluffy blending brush with the shade Love right here, which is just a matte cream shade, nothing too crazy about that. Oh my god, there's nothing about this palette that I don't love! This is great. I'm going to take a little bit of a pencil brush. This is just an IBY Beauty little pencil brush right there. I know that that wasn't the best way to hold it up, but that's how I did it. And what shade do I want to go in with? I'm going to take this Faith shade right here that we put into the crease originally, get some on the brush, and that's going to go underneath on my lower lash line. And that was a wonderful choice. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this Faith shade kind of had me worried. It very well might be my favorite shade of this palette. Oh, yes. Going to line my upper lash line with, let's see here. I'm actually going to use I'll just use a liquid liner, a black liquid liner, if I can find one, good lord. This is the Nano Liner Absolute New York Ultra Fine Precision Liquid Liner. I'm just going to line my upper lash line, and for my waterline, I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua XL Pencil in M-10, so I'll be right back. For mascara, I am going to use the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara in Bryn Rich Black. For lips, I am going to use a new lips to go that I got from Profusion. This is the shade Dream. It's a little bit more of a nude shade. Instead of using all three products, I'm actually just going to line my lips and use the matte lip cream and not use the gloss because I kind of like the idea of a matte look for this, and I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so this is the finished look. I gotta say, I am more than a little pleasantly surprised with how this turned out. This palette is $15. You can buy it at Ulta or online through the Makeup Revolution website. Gotta say, it's absolutely worth the price. You know, you're getting all of what you absolutely need in your blush, bronzer, highlight, and even a setting powder, depending on what your skin tone is. And you're getting 6 really nicely pigmented, beautiful eyeshadows. So honestly, I am pleasantly surprised, but everything about this palette I absolutely love. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. And you know, I'm so happy when stuff like this comes out because I really enjoy supporting a YouTuber that I've watched for, I mean, 7, 8, 9 years probably now, and she's never changed. She's always been incredibly genuine, and I'm happy to see her happy through this, and I'm happy to support her with this. So that's just my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave those in the comments below. Please be sure to like this video before you leave and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.